Right everyone, welcome back to Comic Studio. And before we're gonna begin of this video for a little bit shortly, that we're asking you for some kind of a little bit for questions as well, as I'm probably sure that we're already finished one of these videos about Steven Universe Comic Studio, and it was probably a single video that I just added some crossovers anywhere for as well. But I definitely forgot something in the previous video was about for these things as well for some kind of like this. I have totally added Eli Vance that probably added somewhere in this comic creator. So this comic studio is not mine. It was probably owned something by some other kinds of users, and this game was owned by Valve. And perhaps that was not anything that I just totally awaited to say around here. That must be Penguin Club, there's Transformers, and Steven Universe over here for as well. There's more for some kind of guys. There are the citizens and anti-citizens from Half-Life 2, and there are more things like this guy from Half-Life 2 as anyways. So two scientists from Half-Life 1, it's not gonna be for one thing as well. So there's Eli Vance right beside with Stan Marsh, Croissant Cookie, and Gwen. And then that is already about to do that I just going to be saying this as well. We're continuing to searching around with cartoon. So even though that was actually that I just already saw this earlier in the day, so, as I'm just going to be searching around for the cartoons as well, and let's get right into Cartoon Universe Expanded Comic Studio. Exactly from right over here from Wonder Over Younger over here. So, I'm gonna be jumping in and see that how I'm just going to dive in. So the bad news is that the original Cartoon Universe has taken down. I'm not very sure he already deleted itself, but I can't believe that doesn't actually going to be for something privated itself. I can't believe that there must be for some other kinds of links for some kind of the Toonverse. There are the defunct comic studios as well. As you can see, that is getting a little bit too much for one bit for them as well. So there are multiple for around for Cartoon Universe as well. There's a new screen for around as well for nothing as well for some kind of like this. So that must be for Cartoon Universe Wiki Fandom. I'm very not sure that I wasn't going to be for exactly right there for as well. I wasn't able to be access to the Wiki Fandom, but I'm not sure to worry. That must be for a Cartoon Universe whenever it does. I have already seen like anything as the Doodle Comic Studio as well. I didn't get it for a little bit for themselves, so this is actually just like the same as I probably not very sure. So under this thing as well from the Cartoon Universe, the Ultimate Comic Studio like this would not be easy as well for some kind of like this. So that should be for the expanded comic studio that I just probably to do that I seen this. So nothing exactly to be exist as well, unless this is absolutely never coming up for as well that it's already discontinued. So I'm probably not very sure that there must be backgrounds over here, unless there aren't anywhere about for this situation, because nothing just like the trick as well. The original Cartoon Universe here was never to be existed. So that must be for more extras around here as well for like of anything that we probably that you're going to want to do, as you probably go into instinct for right here for anywhere to do. So if you'd like to try for this thing as well, so just check it out into the description below if you're going to be seeing this whenever you want. So that includes Bali's Basics around here, the characters in Minecraft, Plants vs Zombies, My Singing Monsters, M&Ms, and even though for some kind of Roblox real life characters as well, the Ace Attorney, and for some other kinds of mascots from their food productions or some kind of snacks like anything as well. Probably I should have able to be find somewhere else, like anywhere that I just try to see something. Another one is the Cartoon Universe Junior Comic Studio, which is absolutely having for some kind of two links around here that after Half-Life like those things as well. And I'm probably very sure that I just going to be absolutely added from Half-Life whenever I'm not going to sure to do this as well. There are over 10 sections as well for some kind of like here. Total amount of 11 sections like anything as well for such as WOW Wubsy. Another section is Bubble Guppies, Paw Patrol or the Explorer, Blues Clues, like anything as well. Blaze and the Monster Machines, the Backyardigans, Peppa Pig, Yo Gabba Gabba as well for probably like this, and the Fresh Beats Band. This includes number locks if I don't know if it's on Nick Jr., but it's on the Nuglian as well, the Nugan app, like anything as well. Response by Uniapps. No trace of number locks in Nick Jr. was found on the internet, but if you find one, just not anything as well. But probably it's just a non-transparent logo with a screenshot of number blocks. So this is absolutely on the internet videos, and it's probably quite fully moved to YouTube Kids, even though this is actually for one thing as well, as I probably saw that you completely remembered anything about here. So not right over here is the Cartoonio, and it has 6 sections as well, like the Hey Dungy, Bugs Bunny Builders, Care Bears, Unlock the Magic, Cocomelon, Thomas and Friends, and All Engines Go from the latest things or the latest cartoons from Thomas and Friends. And finally, Disney Junior from over here for some sort of like this. Because Mickey Mouse Clubhouse doesn't exist around here for some sort of like this, but you're probably seeing that must be the Bluey characters whenever it does. So that was everything that we probably seen this already. But there is nothing right over here for this thing as well. That must be crazy mix. And why is there a Prime here in this comic studio? But don't let me know in the comments as well. So that must be a Mixel's, probably the logo thing. Would I ever just try to see this? And so on, the monster machines look like this anyways. So there must be other kinds of, oh, probably for God's sake, like anything is probably to do. So I'm not probably all over to do this as well. So if you definitely look at the post around as well, you're seeing these guys as well. That must be Dexter, and probably over here, like in Minecraft overall. So looks like that must be the background images. And because of that, they were from Battle for Dream Island, and for like the inanimate, probably for something as well. And another couple of those background images from Inanimate Insanity Comic Studio, or the Inanimate Insanity series like this. More backgrounds from Battle for Dream Island, and there is a few more about the background images as well. There are totally a lot, especially from Battle for Dream Island reference, like even though it's going to be a lot to do. And so much more for a lot of them, and real life images too. So it looks like there must be some kind of almost like anywhere before. There is a nuclear explosion around here for some kind of back in those days for over 60 years. I'm not sure it was over 80 years ago. I'm definitely sure that you've seen around SpongeBob overall. So there are more backgrounds and even more of them stuff as well. So I guess this is actually a whole lot of things to do. As you remember about for this thing as the Cartoon Network headquarters, they have completely disappeared for themselves in a while ago. So I wouldn't believe this is actually that it still lives for today. But the day in the future of Cartoon Network was no longer bright for just a one thing, but it will as well. Until it hits to 2030s as well, that Cartoon Network never exists, that things are probably going to downfall for itself. That includes like the classic cartoon channels and anything where it goes. Where does the next cartoon characters that I'm not very sure. I don't only think that imagine about for somewhere else. Imagine about the next generation cartoon channels will be anywhere as well. I'm probably sure there must be more backgrounds from the amazing world of Gumball, and that's it. So that was everywhere and that you're going to be finding out as well. But there's nothing over here and everywhere as well except for Disney Junior over here. So I cannot believe it. That must be for some kind of cartoonio as well. Well, that will be it as well. And that was everything that he's just going to do for somewhere else. So I thankfully that I might going to be putting around for Gran Turismo logo overhead as well. So thankfully I just probably have anything from my files, secret logo, and ooh, looks like there is Gran Turismo over here. This is the Gran Turismo logo, and Gran Turismo series are probably my favorite. So I'll be right back in a couple of minutes around here before this video is going to end. In the next video, we're going to head around for Cartoon Universe Deluxe Comic Studio that I just totally put around for Gran Turismo logo as well. But turns out I didn't actually putting around with Cookie Run characters, so I didn't. So I already did around here for somewhere else that must be for minor like those things. And more Cookie Run characters on this side, of course. There must be Relure over here, right side of the Mercedes E-Class, or the S-Class over here. And probably sure there must be for 3 of the characters such as Blocky, Leafy, and the Golf Ball in this background of Cartoon Network over here. There's the Cartoon Network studio on the streets beyond for some kind of like the Fleetwood or the Winnebago RV van over here is going to turn left over here. So this car might be for the Mercedes SLS or some kind of the SL63. Even though this car is actually going to be passing through for itself at the intersection as well. And this could be another like this thing as the building itself. This is the fictional Cartoon Network building. And beyond of those cookies like themselves, from the Cake Pops, there's Hero Cookie over here. There are the guys around here from Shining Glitter Cookie Sprites from any Glenny, unlike probably some sort of like this car over here. So right there is could be for some kind of the E-Class of the Mercedes or the C-Class, probably this car as anyways. And somewhat there must be 2 South Park characters such as cameos and a celebrity South Park character whatsoever. And however, in this SpongeBob background over here, I don't really think that I just made too much data on this video while I was uploading for itself. There must be Hero Cookie again for just the same thing as he was, and this concludes Cyborg Cookie and Buttercream Choco Cookie onto the side as well. Thankfully, the 2 links are going to be in the description below. And then the next video is going to be Cartoon Universe Deluxe Comic Studio as well. So thankfully, if you're going to be searching what anything it goes around here, it goes the same as the Cartoon Network sprites like anything as well. Sometimes that you're going to be searching what anything you want as you're going to be looking here for studio crossovers. So thanks again for watching to this video, and I'm going to be signing off. And I'll talk to you mini lads all later, that I'm probably sure that I'll be see you all the way for around here soon.